BRAY J here with you for LA On Air with BRAY J here at Stellar Beans Coffee in downtown. Hanging out with some new friends of mine. You may have heard of this event. It's a pretty big deal actually here in the Lake area. It's CyPhacon, and this is the 2014 year of amazing additions. I mean, they're telling me all these guests that they're going to have, so I'm wanting to share that with you. If y'all would please introduce yourselves, of course.
Gary Manuel, I'm the Guest Relations Director.
I'm Troy Hoffpower. I'm Head of Electronic Gaming and Public Relations.
My name's Stuart Griggs, and I'm the Administrator of CyPhacon.
And I'm Adrienne Parker, the Director of CyPhaKids.
Okay, so a lot of excitement this year. Let's start off with the guests. I know a lot of people are going to recognize these names, and that alone is going to have them at the door waiting 2 weeks out already. But go ahead and talk to us about the guests you'll have this year.
Candace McClure. Basically, you've known her pretty much for 4 seasons on the series Battlestar Galactica. She played Lieutenant Duala. She's going to be a first-time guest in Louisiana. She's never been here before, and she chose CyPhacon to make her premiere. We've got many other guests like Diana Botsford. She actually wrote the episode of Next Generation called Rascals. The episode where basically it was like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but basically it was the crew was de-evolving to the age of teenagers. And she wrote 2 very popular Stargate novels, and she's going to be premiering here at CyPhacon for the first time ever as well.
That's awesome. And I love that she's never been here before, so she chose this great event to make it a first. That's awesome.
We also have Tiffany Grant, who has been big in the anime industry for a number of years. She was big on Neon Genesis Evangelion, but she's also promoting the re-release of the anime series Godanner, which she also wrote the scripts for. And it's pretty much name an anime series, and she's had something to do with it. So we're very, very excited to have her here as a new guest for CyPhacon.
It's really awesome. Any other major guests you'd like to make mention of?
Also, Chuck Huber. He is one of our big things from Dragon Ball Z, and he was the voice of android number 17. And Hiei from the series Yu Yu Hakusho, and been a number of other anime series such as Yu Yu Hakusho, and we're also very excited to have him here as well.
Awesome. I love that. Okay. So it's so much. Okay, now I have to be honest and say I haven't been to a CyPhacon yet, but this year y'all tell me I definitely have to be there. This is a huge deal. And I've heard a lot of people talk about it. It's just one of those things I hadn't made it out to. So let me just put it out there. For someone who may not be initially interested, why should they attend CyPhacon?
What CyPhacon has basically been described in the last year is basically Mardi Gras for geeks. The convention is geared around more nerdy kind of aspects. It's more geeky, it's more nerdy, it's science fiction, it's anime, it's gaming. Even if you're not a fan of any of this stuff, the reason we have people that show up for this is that there's tons of people in costume. That's one of the things that draws people there. The biggest showing of actual costumes comes from big groups like the 501st, which is the international Star Wars costuming group, the Rebel Legion. You have the Star Trek groups. In fact, the local one is the USS Lafitte. They're going to be here. You have Stargate. You have Firefly. You have a bunch of people in costume that come out, and that's what they do. They want to spend the weekend in costume. It's Halloween on a weekend that's not Halloween.
We love it.
And it's a great experience for people, and they can be themselves and enjoy an environment where they can have fun. You get to meet friends. You get to talk to new people. We have vendors. We have artists, and it's a trade show. Is basically what it is. It's basically an arts and entertainment trade show. And if you've never been into it, or you watch Big Bang Theory and you want to know what it's all about, just show up and see what it's about. It's a really cool thing, and I don't think anybody will be disappointed when they show up. I really think they would enjoy it.
And I agree with that. I know that y'all put a lot of work into this, so y'all have to be one of those groups that start planning as soon as y'all finish, right? I mean, it's a year of planning, if not beforehand.
Much. Yes.
Right. That's awesome. How do y'all decide who y'all book? I'm always curious to see, how do you, out of all the people out there, how do y'all narrow it down?
Well, actually, nearly everyone that's attending our event as guests actually came to us.
Wow.
We also go to other conventions to set up fan tables to help promote, and we talk to potential guests there too. And in fact, that's how we got the Star Trek writer.
And it's also how we got Tiffany as well.
And Tiffany as well.
That's awesome. That is so. Come on now, it's rare to hear that they came to you, right? Yeah, very much so.
And it makes us feel good all over knowing that we're getting that kind of recognition.
And it's only our 4th year.
Yeah.
Our 4th year out of the gate, and everything's just been awesome.
Let's hit on CyPhaKids. I know you're very excited about this.
Yes. CyPhaKids is brand new this year. It's basically all the nerdiness, and then like it's put in more of a kid version, and it's also educational. We do all sorts of things from arts and crafts, activities, science experiments, just all kinds of things. And we have a special guest too. It's Miss Tommy Townsley. She's a local children's author. And she's going to be there the whole time, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. We have all kinds of stuff planned and lots of activities. Oh, it's going to be ridiculous and crazy. It's going to be so much fun.
All right, I'm actually getting excited now. I'm like, okay, I want to go check this out. Because you hear you hear so many people talk about it on Facebook. I see all the posts, and so this year I'm going to have to attend. I have to be there. All right. Anything else major that we need to cover?
Well, we've got the MechCore Mech Pods, which Troy is actually very familiar with. Go ahead.
I'm actually the convention liaison for the MechCore Mech Pods. Basically, it is a giant robot fighting game, and it's the most simulated, the closest we will be able to get to piloting a giant robot anytime soon. And they're going to be bringing 6 pods this year, and they're all linked together, so you'll be able to play against your friends and fight for that most ever popular prize, bragging rights.
There you go. That sounds pretty cool. I like that.
Also this year we have partnered with Tarver Scion, and we're going to be running a League of Legends tournament at the convention, and they will be providing prizes and all kinds of things like that. And also one more thing brand new for this year is we're going to have a Pokemon tournament. But this is going to be a little different. Is if you're familiar with the games, usually you run around in the games and go to different gyms, earn different badges, so you can challenge the champion. We have brought that exact same setup to CyPhacon. Mm-hmm. We have gyms set up, and you'll have to go, and each player will have to go around and fight the gym leaders in order to earn the right to challenge the champion. Pretty cool. And once you challenge a champion, it's a king of the hill battle. And the person who has the title of champion at the end of the convention will earn the trophy.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I like that. All right, this will be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
We actually have food vendors this year.
Okay.
Actually, since we're at Stellar Beans, Stellar Beans will be there providing coffee, drinks, desserts. We also have Marianne's Cafe that's going to be there providing food for the whole weekend, and Mr. Gaddy's will be there mostly Saturday doing the pizza truck outside. As we said, the convention takes place April 4th through 6th, which is 2 weeks from, a little less than 2 weeks from today. The admission on Friday is going to be $15. Admission for Saturday is $30. Friday is $10. Saturday is $30. Sunday is $15. Or if you really want to get all 3 days, it's actually cheaper at $35 at the door. You have all access to every single program, every single gaming event, pretty much everything that's going on. You have full access to the convention with that. It's going to be great. The same thing with the kids. The kids' prices are going to be $10 for 7 to 13, and any child under 6 and younger will get in free. And anybody that comes to the convention is going to be treated to the most amazing event that we can possibly put on. We've done this will be our 4th year, so it's going to be an amazing experience for everybody. And of course, the biggest event is going to be Saturday night with our Cosplay World sponsored cosplay contest. If you're interested in seeing what people look like in costume and competing in it, it's the coolest thing ever, because that is the night where you actually see the best of the best come on stage, showing off what they've built, what they've designed, what they've been wearing, and it's really an amazing event. And I think there's only one more thing we really want to promote, and that's going to be the charity auction that Saturday afternoon. We are benefiting Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Southwest Louisiana, and we've got some amazing stuff that we're going to be putting up for auction. So anybody that joins us is definitely going to be in for a treat, and they can bid on some amazing stuff to help our local charity.
All right, I love it. April 4th through the 6th, CyPhacon, ladies and gentlemen. Visit their website, www.cyphacon.org. That's CyPhacon. And we really appreciate y'all so much. This is definitely a great addition to our community. I don't know, I'm really getting excited, so I think it's going to be cool. And of course, don't forget all the special guests they're featuring this year. And CyPhaKids, so very much so a family-friendly event, and it's going to benefit charity at the same time. So I love that. All right, there it is for you, CyPhacon. Again, April 4th through the 6th. BRAY J here with you, LA On Air.